When I started rapping, told myself to remain authentic. My truth became the catalyst in which I had been dependent. Pieces of my soul in paper planes, have them be suspended and float into their hearts, so they know if it's said I meant it, I'm honest. Love to learn, turning inquisitive, turns the phonics infatuated with rhythm and miscellaneous sonics alike. I never thought a structure couldn't be right, as long as both my beat and being intertwine while I write. I can't compose, but I'm willing to learn, that's how it goes. Potential is everlasting, I start projects to grow. Writing Clarissa Rose and then belt it out in a show for the sake of my own improvement, cause getting better's the goal. Thoughts of monetization are fine, but I'm not complaining. Streams ain't part of the dream, but if it comes then I'll take it. My definition of make it is pretty skewed. The fact that I created something tangible is pretty cool. Grateful and astonished that it's taken me so far, and with everything considered, this came from a couple bars. Freeze with my friends, show pieces of who we are, compiled with poetry next, developing on my art. Things that I used to cope, overwhelming with feels when I was stuck all alone in my own emotional field. All of my insecurities coffined up and concealed until it's time to record. As such, my heart is revealed, for real. And who knows, maybe these tracks can see some wealth, even though my true intention is to deal with damage dealt, along with hopes that any words of mine relate to someone else. In a way, this is how I always felt. I can only be myself. No one in this earth I emulate, just be myself. Never had a gimmick to create, just be myself. My heart can change at any time or place, but as long as I'm maintaining my own space, I can only be myself. The person who you hear but still can see would be myself. The person I undoubtedly believe would be myself. It remains so as I live and breathe, cause there's no one else who I'd rather be. At first I lacked confidence in collection, been unsure with intentions. This was double down when met with critique. I was told that my tracks are way too long and I sound corny on songs, but oftentimes it's been labeled unique. It was mentioned that I have high level skill, yet lacking modern appeal, something that wasn't unknown to me. But if I'm not chosen for shows, I suck, and certainly out of luck, and my dreams are only what they could be. I think that these are somewhat true, I agree to a degree. When you really break it down, these the pieces you would see. No matter how I'm built, new blocks I can conceive. Exercise my experience, having strength to believe in every single thing I do, every single effort gave. In my heart I pride and solace of the art that I had made. Regardless of what happens, I'll leave it all on the page. Although I'm something new, I'll doubt that my core would change. I can only be myself. No one in this earth I emulate, just be myself. Never had a gimmick to create, just be myself. My heart can change at any time or place, but as long as I'm maintaining my own space, I can only be myself. The person who you hear but still can see would be myself. The person I undoubtedly believe would be myself. It remains so as I live and breathe, cause there's no one else who I'd rather be. I can only be myself.